right, we've got one more group of speakers that are coming up today to show after a chain reaction what comes next. And what is so cool about this next speakers, Jimmy and Noah, is that last year, the two of them sat in this audience as two attendees. This year, I'm about to welcome them to the stage as co-workers. Give it up for Noah and Jimmy. This is so fun. So you all got to meet Matthew. You got to hear about Lucia, some OG 321 baristas. Noah is also an OG 321 barista.
Yeah, I want to announce.
Here, you want to? Is this mic working?
No, not really.
Not really. Test. I think it is working.
Is mine working?
Yeah. No. Try that one.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, I do want to announce. I'm a former 321 employee.
Woo!
And I want to announce that I want to thank the 321 people who gave us the opportunity to have their coffee at SNME, because we have a special brewed by Lindsay and Michael, and so thank you for that. Thank you for all of our employees and what you do for your coffee, and thank you for that.
Thank you, Noah. That's
Yep.
very kind. So Noah was with us for a while, and then you left, because where did you go?
So I went to a 2-year program called the UP program, a University of Participant at Western Carolina, for 2 years.
Go Cats.
Yep, and I came back, and the first thing I remember was Daniel Davis. He was a great star back then, so I want to thank him and thank you guys to have the opportunity for me going to college, stay away from my family, because despite I love my parents, I love what they do, they're great, and I love Lindsay and Michael because they're a really good job from what I do in my life.
Well, we love you too, Noah, and we're so glad you came back to Raleigh.
Thanks.
And when you did, you had a couple of different things going on,
I did.
and you end up working at SNME.
Yeah.
That
I
is
did.
so awesome. So, Jimmy, can you take us back to 321 Day last year? What moment stood out to you that was a big, like, we've got to do this moment?
I think it's only fitting that I get to follow Dre today, because last year at 321, when they showed her face and I looked over and she was in real life beside me crying, I started crying. It was just a lovely moment. It felt like I was part of the community, doing something outside my comfort zone a little bit, not just working in construction, but being part of something bigger.
Well, thank you for the leadership that you've taken. And we've spent some time chatting leading up to this. And Jimmy, one of the things that always makes me smile, but I love it, is you always say, like, I don't know, we just did it. Like, there was no heroic moment. There was no big flashy mic drop thing. We just did it. And I think that sentiment is such a powerful one that you don't need to wait for all of the stars to perfectly align, but you do need to do it. And Jimmy, you were part of that, so thank you. Can you share a high-level overview of what that process looked like?
Well, again, it wasn't super complicated. We had a position open for entry-level technician. We were a growing group that needed some extra helpers. And so I decided I'll interview Noah, which is half the battle, right, is making sure people get interviews. And Noah's resume is impressive. If he wants to list some of the other places he's worked, I think that's kind of important.
Where were you between 321 and SNME?
I used to work for Wake Med, and Monteith was a construction company, and that resonates me to come to SNME.
Yep.
Frankie Lemon, I believe you
Frankie
helped out.
Lemon, it wasn't a good fit, but
That's okay.
overall,
We think they do great work
SNME
anyways.
is a great company, so I'm proud of that.
No, and we're thankful to all those companies that hired Noah before we did. I think I made one call to my HR business partner and said, "Hey, this candidate is a person with a disability." And she told a couple stories. I told a couple stories. We had a good cry, and that was it. My boss, the big boss, trusts me. So if I say, "Hey, I want to hire this person," he said, "Well, I trust you." And um, again, we're a group who's growing, and there's a lot of need for help. Our technicians go to different sites, and we're going to have technicians on sites at midnight tonight, tomorrow, testing concrete. That'll get Noah excited hearing about all the cylinders that are going to be coming in. So we cast a lot of concrete cylinders to make sure buildings get built safely. And Noah plays a part in helping us with that, with soils, with equipment, with onboarding. It's really fun. And he makes us better. Our retention is off the charts and good. And I think Noah plays a big part in that. Our voluntary turnover, something we want to keep low as a group, is doing really well right now. And I think having Noah there to support technicians and work hard. I mean, this all comes with hard work, right? Like if Noah didn't do all the things that were listed earlier about showing up on time, working hard, it wouldn't be possible. I'd be like, "Hey, Noah, it's not working out." But that's not the case. Noah shows up every day ready to work. I love when I hear him get to say, "You got it, boss."
Noah, you're
Yes,
a
I
really big
do.
part. You hold things down over there.
Yes, I hold things down because it wasn't for Jimmy and Kirk. They're the reason that I help them every day.
Yep, Kirk is our field services coordinator who schedules technicians, and he works closely with Noah as well. And we're not always there. Sometimes we let Noah hold the fort down, and sometimes we'll come back and find him in our office answering the phone. And
Someone's got to answer that phone.
I know.
Noah, can you share some examples of what your job includes?
Yes, so I'm a lab technician associate engineering. What I do is making oversight of our technicians coming in with samples and equipment, PPE, and things like that. So when they come, we make sure that whenever the samples are run by from a PM or whatever, we want to make sure that our technicians give the opportunity to have me go out there and help them. So, yeah.
yeah, Noah really likes getting out in the field, and we can make that happen. He's been out using a hammer drill with me and on different sites, installing moisture kits and humidity probes, picking up cylinders. I guess one of Noah does have, I guess, a limit compared to another technician. He doesn't have a driver's license, so we have to coordinate. But as a lab technician, it really hasn't not kept him busy, which I like.
Well, and it's great to find that combination of someone's skill set while also business needs. So it's a win-win. I mean, and hearing all the lists of things that you've mentioned, helping with onboarding, getting people set up with teams, you're the final check on equipment, you're overseeing PPE, that's safety, that's valuable.
Yep.
You're bringing a lot of value here.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's like, I know. I know. What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is stripping cylinders and going to get cylinders with the technician and also with Jimmy because what we do is cylinders are a round thing with mold. So any contractors, when they don't do their job, they make sure we do our job right. But
We're
overall,
in the quality control business, so we hold contractors accountable.
we hold accountability to make sure we test the concrete, we make sure the cylinder molds are ready for going on sites. So we make sure we test it to make sure the right building and what the building entails. So that's just what that is.
That's awesome.
And we're very busy. And we are looking for entry-level technicians. I
You
think
can
this
become
is
a
a good
coworker
place
with
to announce
Noah.
it.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, final question for you, Jimmy. For employers sitting in the room that maybe are having this light bulb moment, what has the impact had that you've seen 1 year into having Noah on your team?
I'm definitely excited. Noah will, well, knock on wood, but I don't want Noah to be the last person that I hire with a disability. When I was looking at bringing Noah on this time last year, I didn't know if I was going to hire him seasonally or full time. And I'm glad after the 3-2-1 event last year, it kind of affirmed that, well, no, if you're going to invest in somebody, give them the chance I would give anybody else. And to train a technician, it usually takes 2 to 3 years. We're only 9 months in, so I'm playing the long game a little bit, but Noah's already exceeding expectations and providing value.
Good for you, Noah. Sounds like you got a big, busy road ahead of you, too.
I do.
Well, Noah and Jimmy, thank you for continuing the chain reaction after 3-2-1 day. It is seriously such a point of pride for all of us at 3-2-1 Coffee to know that we were a little part of this journey. And thank you for the work that you're doing every day.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.